Will this actually work? So hello guys, today is nothing less and nothing more than Monday the 6th of March. Yes, it is already the 6th of March, it's third month, the 6th, so 3 and 3, I don't know. But today we're going to be talking about something brand new that I don't know if it's going to work or not. So we'll see. So what I'm going to talk about today is about Google Home, the things that I've been talking about for literally like the last 3 months, because that's the newest thing and that's the things that you guys like to watch on your phone, your tablet, on your computer, on your gaming console, on your screen, wherever that screen is at, on your TV. I don't know what you want to watch me on, really. But today we're going to talk about Google Home. So Google and its competitors have been deciding. So right now it's only one user account that they have. Right now, whoever speaks to it gets to use it just as it is, and everything gets stored under one account. Now I found that problematic because not everybody has the same stuff as everybody else. Meaning, whenever you create an email account, like, because you have to use your Gmail account to set up the Google Home, you set up your own preferences. So if you're the one that sets it up, you're the administrator. It's kind of like a computer. When you set up your computer, you have your preferences, your whatever. But everybody else has their own account. So when everybody else has their own account, they can do their own preferences, their own account, whatever they want on it. Whether it's their music, their photos, their documents, whatever, right? So with Google Home right now, you are only able to do that in one account. So if your mother or if your sister or if you're a man that sets up an account, the account for Google, and then some girl, whether it's a woman, guy, your date, whoever it is, sets it up or tries to ask it like, where can I buy bras or something like that, and you look at your search, and she looks at your search later on your phone, she's gonna think that's kind of weird. So that might actually get you in trouble, which is why it could be problematic. Now, if you're a dude and a woman's the one that sets it up, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, because a lot of girls use like guy shirt and guy shorts and like boxers or whatever. I don't know why they do it, but if you're a woman, let me know down below. Comment down below why you guys do it. I think it's kind of weird. I don't know. But basically, yeah, we're talking about Google is trying to move on, just like Amazon Echo, to set up different accounts, meaning voice recognition. Now, voice recognition started in 1982 by Bell Labs, and that was basically when you could dictate whatever you want to the computer, or if you don't know what the word dictate, look it up in the dictionary. You know, Google it. Haha, Google it. Get it? Okay. That was a terrible pun. But if you don't know what the word dictate means, literally, seriously, Google it. Google it. It'll tell you in Wikipedia, but it doesn't matter. It's the same meaning, really. But you can do that to the computer, and the computer will process what you're saying and then slowly put in what you're saying. Now, instead of being like cognitive and being an AI, you would actually have to say comma and period and whatever it is that you want to put on there as a punctuation mark, as grammar, and that would be kind of annoying. Now, with Google Home and Amazon Echo now in 2016, 2017, that, I mean, it's obviously way more advanced. Even a little bit more advanced than Siri. You can actually tell it a whole bunch of stuff. You can actually buy stuff from there now. So on my phone, if I say, okay Google, purchase toilet paper, it'll actually show me like toilet paper and discounts and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is. Like, it'll tell me what it is and stuff, but it won't actually purchase it for me. Versus the Google Home, where you can actually do that kind of stuff. Now, on the Google Home, you cannot text and you cannot call people. It would be amazing if you could, but not yet, at least. I don't know if they will ever move on to that route or not. Possibly after they move on with the personal accounts, because it's just like your personal phone. You don't want to be using, I don't know, your dads, your sisters, your brothers, your family members, your friends, your strangers Google Home to, or basically phone, if you were able to do it that way, and be able to make phone calls that way. That would just be weird, because if you're making a phone call to your friend and your Google Home only has one account and you were able to call or text, they will receive a text from that person and they will receive an unknown number or just the numbers on there. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get a phone call from some random number, I don't answer it unless I know it tells me what the state is that it's coming from. And if I'm expecting a phone call from that state, maybe I will answer it. Or if it's something like medical wise, like if I forgot to pay the bills or something, maybe I'll answer it. But otherwise, I wouldn't answer it just because I don't know it. So why answer it when you don't know it? Same thing with text. If someone texts me like, hey, discount, 50% off, blah, 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 and it doesn't say who the heck it is, I just delete it and not worry about it. You can actually, on Android, you can't actually block it. You cannot block a phone number unless you download an app. I don't know why. I know on iPhones you can, but that's the only thing iPhones got going for them. Really, like, I don't know what else iPhones got going for themselves, really, other than just that. Actually, something funny about iPhones, now that we're talking about separate accounts and everything, it's taking pictures. The other day I was watching this commercial about an iPhone being able to take a picture in portrait mode. And I was just pretty much laughing my butt off, because if you take this phone and turn it sideways, guess what? You can take a portrait mode picture perfectly fine. And you can basically do it with any smartphone nowadays, because portrait mode is literally just flipping it this way or this way, whichever you want, whichever camera you want to use, either the front one or the back one. It's ridiculous. I literally thought that was the most hilarious thing that Apple could ever do, make an iPhone that says that, because that came out, portrait mode was a new thing in like 2005 maybe. When did the first iPhone came out? Whenever the first iPhone came out was when portrait mode was when portrait mode started. And now in 2017, it was actually a couple of days ago that I watched this commercial where it was actually in an Italian village and they all share pictures and everything, and they take pictures of in portrait mode, basically your phone sideways. But it was an iPhone, just because, let's be honest, Apple has run out of ideas. So all they do is either, oh, it's got a better screen, oh, it's got a better camera, oh, wait, it has to be waterproof now, so we're getting rid of the headphone jack. Now we're putting out the AirPods. Now some people might think that the AirPods might be good, but a lot of people lose them and whatever. That's not the point of this video. But anyways, with Google moving on to separate accounts, because with Google can't talk to. With Google going into that area of separate accounts, it'll also have voice recognition, meaning you set up your own account. You can set up multiple accounts on the Google Home, and you will be able to train it like with your phone, so that only you are able to how do I put it, to interact with your Google Home in a certain way. Meaning, when you talk with it, and it recognizes your specific voice, not your mother, not your sister, not your friends, not your stranger, people, person, whatever you call it, it'll actually respond to your preferences, not the preferences of your neighbor or whoever else it is. So that's a good thing. That's a great thing. Now, secondly, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the scandal with the Amazon Echo, that on the TV there was this commercial of, I think it was like a dollhouse or something like that, or the news or something like that, and then they said the key commands like "Okay Google" or I think it's Alexa or okay or Amazon Echo. I don't know what the keywords are for the Amazon Echo. I think it's just Alexa, and it was like order a dollhouse, and like 200 households received a dollhouse, and it was taken out of the parents' account because obviously the parents were the ones that had their credit cards and everything set up on there, and that's kind of problematic. So with the voice recognition and the several different accounts, I think it would be actually beneficiary for you guys and for pretty much everybody else to obviously save money and prevent, later mishaps, because having mishaps like that could be expensive. I actually don't remember how expensive that dollhouse was, but it was like a pretty big, like almost, obviously not life size, because life size would be literally an entire house costing anywhere from $300,000 and up. But no, it would be like one of those big doll houses. It was like a Barbie doll house, I believe. I don't know, but that cost the parents a whole bunch of money, and actually that cost, I think it was Mattel, if I'm not wrong. Let me know down below if you've ever heard of this scandal, and let me know what brand it was that the dollhouses came from. But they received a loss on those purchases, obviously, because everybody that got them obviously returned them. So even though they were initially like, oh heck yeah, I got a whole bunch of purchases or whatever, when I don't know how many they had sold before, but they were excited about it. Well, now they're disappointed because they got them all back because of a mishap, because because the Amazon Echo didn't have the actual capability of being able to tell whether it was a TV or whether it was a person or whether it was a child. So with that in mind, the different accounts with voice recognition, I feel like it would go in a great area, into a great direction, and let everybody have their own preferences, their own music preferences. Not, if you study or something, and you like to use classical music for that, and that's how you concentrate, perfect. That would be on your playlist, on your preferences, on your account, versus your parents or whoever else is using the Google Home have, I don't know, like metal and like rock or something like that. They are gonna have that on their playlist, on their preference, on their account. So I feel like that would be a much better approach to this. And yeah, honestly, I think they're doing a great step, and they're still going head to head, Google with Amazon Echo. We'll see who ends up winning, because obviously Amazon Echo has purchases and stuff like that, but Google is getting the game, and they're getting closer and closer to the Amazon Echo, which is why they're now battling against each other for the different accounts, user accounts and preferences, and setting up that. It'll be coming out in the future. And talking about that, the phones now are supposed to get Amazon Assistant, or not Amazon Assistant, Google Assistant, which is basically the same thing as Google Home. I don't know if they're going to release it right away or if they're not. Now that the phone is your own account, so that would be basically the very basic part of it. It won't have different accounts because you won't need it, because it's your personal phone, unless it's your work phone and then everybody else in your workplace uses it. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to make you aware of the latest news of Google Home and how Amazon Echo compares, or how Amazon's AI speaker compares to Google Home. And that's all I got to say for today, guys. If you liked this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. Go ahead and subscribe down below. And also, did I say go ahead and subscribe down below? Comment below. Click on that face to subscribe. I'm tired. I don't know what I'm saying. And that's all I got to say for today, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you want to subscribe, go ahead and click the subscribe button. But don't forget to click the bell next to it so you can get all the notifications from whenever I upload a brand new video, and you are able to watch my videos every time I upload that one. I will normally upload a video around 3 p.m. Eastern time. It varies. It's 1 week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Sometimes it'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So stay tuned, guys. I will upload the videos at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, I'll see you then. Have a good one. Bye.